You're going to have to change your friend group soon, and deep down, you know this to be true. Growth doesn't happen in the same environment. It doesn't happen in your comfort zone. Usually you have to step out of this. And of course, you know this, once again, deep down, you know this is true. If you genuinely want to change your life, your surroundings have to change too. And sometimes that includes the closest people who you hang out with. I learned this the hard way in secondary school, where people's opinions mattered more than I liked them to. Back then, their opinions had way more control over me than I'd like to admit. What I wore, what I said, what I thought to be possible for myself. Their opinions influenced me so much that I'd rather keep myself small than be seen trying in front of everybody and failing in front of everybody. And it's not because I wanted to stay small, it's because back then staying small felt a lot safer than growing, and of course my mentality was a lot different back then. There's a lot of people, even now you may see it in your life, they hold you back, and I don't hold it against them. They hold you back without even meaning to. They'll laugh at your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. Whatever you say, whatever you're disciplined in, they'll call it doing too much. And it's not because you actually are doing too much, it's because you make them feel insecure for whatever they're avoiding. And this stuff hits hard, especially when you're young. I'm still young, I'm still figuring out myself. I don't feel like some of you guys have figured out who you are either. But this impacts you so much, especially when you start outsourcing your self-worth. Because let's face it, these people, they're just as lost as you are. The only way to truly get over this is to transcend other people's opinions, and over time, this came for me, and it only came when I realized that most people aren't thinking about me as much as I think they are. Sometimes we can have a bit of main character syndrome, thinking that everybody has their eyes on us, but they don't. And the ones who are judging you loudly, they don't even have lives or live lives worth living that you'd want to trade places with. And once I did this, it became easier to move differently. It became easier to work on myself without seeking validation. It became easier to do things without seeking permission. I quickly realized that staying around the same people and staying around the same jokes, the same habits, the same weekends, the same complaints, and once I started prioritizing the things that I need to, I quickly fell out of place. And of course, feeling lonely for a bit is the price that you pay for becoming somebody new. You don't find the right people by chasing them, you just attract them because they align with the goals that you align with, the habits that you align with, the values that you align with. When you start showing up differently, you respect your time, you respect your goals, you start taking yourself seriously, and your circle changes naturally. Not forcibly, but naturally. You meet people aligned with your values and not a shared boredom. And listen, this doesn't mean that you cut absolutely everybody off or feel like you're better than everybody. I feel like that's a large misconception that people make when trying to better themselves. Just know that there is a season for everybody. Secondary school friendships, high school friendships, short-term friendships, even long-term friendships. Sometimes you just outgrow them. That's not betrayal, but it's just life. And if you're young and you're watching this, just understand this, right? Your environment shapes your standards, and your standards shape your future. So if you feel like you're being shrunk around other people, then that's your sign. And that growth may cost you familiarity, but will reward you with alignment. You don't lose people when you grow, you just make space for the right ones. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps get this message out further to even more people. Share it to a friend who you think may need to see it. If you guys want to join a community full of like-minded people on the path of self-development, then I'll leave a link down below in the description, as well as the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, God bless.